that there's a sound effect when the spooky doorway closes. That's very cool. Good morning, everybody.
Morning, everyone.
Take your time. Heaven knows we are. It's all good. I gotta mute everything and... Hey up. Hello, Wendy. Hiya. Got sausage rolls in the oven. Got a cup of coffee. Got a fingernail that needs a file.
Got a literal pillowcase-sized bag of cookies.
Yes, I made a big batch of oatmeal white chocolate dried cranberries.
We had very good cooking day yesterday.
Yeah.
We made those cookies and some amazing green olive hummus.
And I made hummus, and we made cookies, and we made sourdough pancakes for breakfast. And you made a fantastic red onion tart for dinner with goat's cheese, which was delightful, and there's some left of it, and that will be lunch. I have a nail file right here. Oh, yes. That's very helpful, Wendy. I do appreciate it. So yeah, yesterday was good and chill and had lots of cooking. We watched Enola Holmes 2, finally, which was delightful. It's just, they're very relaxing, honestly, which I enjoy. Those movies have a lot of heart, which is good. And they have Sherlock, and they have Henry Cavill in tousled curls and waistcoats. It's very difficult not to enjoy that particular scenery in my experience. Anyway, have a good podcast recording. Happy anchoring. Bye. Hello, Four Rats. Goodbye, Four Rats. We have EH2 on the watch list soon. I put one in front of Greg a few weeks ago and he loved it. The second one is equally wonderful.
And honestly, watching them close together, there's some interesting connective tissue. I think you'll get a lot out of that.
I would definitely call it a cozy 1,000%. Mystery. It's very cozy. Yes, for sure. It's not twee, i.e. it's not nothing but sweetness and light and vicar, etc., etc. This one in particular... uses real-world events as a framing narrative. Not Jack the Ripper, I would hesitate to add, given how lazy so many Victorian things are.
And in a genuinely rather lovely way, there is a moment where you think, are they going to do the thing? And then the movie practically looks at you and goes, no, we're not.
Yes. Just a reminder, folks, that an ad will start here shortly on an automated basis. If you are subject to ads... then we will see you in a few minutes. If you are not subject to ads, then you will listen to us continue nattering on about Enola Holmes 2 for a few minutes in an attempted non-spoilery way.
I'm pretty good on that.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's really good. And I think Cozy Mystery, it's a lot like Cozy Catastrophe. And one of my favorite books is a Cozy Catastrophe novel. Mm-hmm. Cozy Mystery, I think for some people has a slightly pejorative element. And it isn't. It's very well put together, and like one universe over, it feels like it is the BBC Two or BBC One Sunday night at 8 p.m. smash hit Doctor Who alike.
Yes.
You know, you could quite comfortably see this running for 10 years with 6 episodes a season.
I'm really happy to find more stuff that plays with the fourth wall. I really like the fourth wall break elements of it. Very enjoyable. Understated a little... when Enola has beaten him to the answer is one of my favorite moments in film. Yes, absolutely. And Cavill continues to do
5 of those.
Like 3 or 4 of those excellent little micro expression changes that just makes you realize how quickly his brain is racing ahead. It's wonderful.
What was the point from Ozzy that got a little lost by the PS5 update, the YouTube stream?
Saying it, Ozzy's comment was, I found this week a YouTuber who does a lot of Scarlet Hollow and seems overall cool, but they did commit one of their gameplays to playing the asshole run. Oh, so somebody who picks all the mean, nasty dialogue options. I would be fascinated to know how that goes.
I can't help but view that as, you know, you're playing Scarlet Hollow, but you're playing it as Billy Idol, early 1980s punk icon. Alright, who's got the drugs?
Right?
You look stupid. Oh, he's dead, I don't care.
Oh, that was my timer. If you'll excuse me, I need to rotate the sausage rolls in the oven. They need another 10 minutes. I admire people who can do asshole runs because I'm physically incapable. I get 2 main decisions and reactions in, and I apologize and reboot.
I always kind of like the thing that Mass Effect does, I think in the second one in particular, where if you commit to full-on dickitude, you get a certain Sith energy to you after a while.
Oh, the fact that in your physical reconstruction in Mass Effect 2, it has an impact. Yes. So you start to develop, like, evil cracks and crags on your face. I don't like it in that whole evil is ugly
Evil is not conventionally beautiful.
But I do like that there are visible, unconcealable consequences for making those sorts of decisions.
Yes, and one of them is murdering Rex.
How very dare people! You know that meme that was going around, the whole, what's the one line from a video game that makes the hair on your arm stand up?
Yeah.
Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Oh, you shut your face.
I know, right? People were like, Shadows at the Door actually responded with, are you trying to make me cry?
See, I would top that with, we had some fun, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, that's another really good one. We've got... I think we're back from the ad break. Excellent timing.
Hey.
Okay, so we've nattered on about things. Most assuredly the quote asshole run unquote in Scarlet Hollow and how I am physically incapable of being a bad guy in video games.
Oh, and I finished the rig yesterday.
They just released main play of Chapter 4, so they're recording asshole version soon, and agreed with my suggestion to add so many warnings. No spoilers, but being an ass in Chapter 4 is potentially very graphic. Yeah, I bet it is, for sure. But yes, good. Many, all content warnings. Ozzy, feel free to point them towards our document if they want a place to take inspiration from. Ducky's done a fantastic job of capturing them as we've been going along. Right. Let's get dressed. No, wait, I'm not.
Before we dive
I can't even remember her name. I've been on TikTok so little recently.
I know, right?
Sammy, isn't it?
I think it's Sammy. Before we dive
it's Sunday. Let's get dressed.
Before we dive into this is pretty much directed entirely at Wendy. If you happen to like 6 episodes of well-known character actors being trapped in a small location whilst ecological horror and science fiction happens around them, boy, do I have the Amazon Prime show for you.
Yes.
The Rig is big fun. And Wendy, this thing is absolutely fucking Greg-shaped. So
you will adore it.
Yeah.
Alistair chewed through it in 2 afternoons.
You know his deep, profound love for airport thrillers?
No,
not the thriller.
Not the dramatis personae, Ozzy. The let me grab it. The content warnings document. Let me grab a link for you. I think Wendy may be in this document, beating me to it right now. Wendy opens the Google Doc, once again contemplates giving Alistair and Marguerite right access to the doc. Don't worry about it.
No one wants me to have that kind of responsibility.
If you would just share the link for reference, Wendy, that would be lovely. And then I need to get back to the correct screen. There we go. I kind of want to watch Annihilation. I saw a summary of it. Yep.
Annihilation's really good. It's also incredibly strange.
Right, one flew into the cuckoo's nest. Only
Previously,
it's not a
Darkside Detective.
Only it's not a cuckoo. I wonder if that's going to be Dooley's running gag. He's going to call it a dodo,
and then a cuckoo,
and then exactly. Buzz hasn't come home from his day in the park. Thank you very much, Wendy. Ozzy, that is the content warnings document that we keep, and that is in the stream every week. That's on the bottom of their website. The 2 of them in the police car with the lights flashing back and forth.
Amazing.
Okay, so...
All right, lads.
Exploded blue paint.
Yeah, kind of somebody's exploded blue paint. Dooley, do you want me to find Buzz or not? My client pleads Mambo number 5.
You're welcome.
Do you mean the 5th? Like the 5th Amendment? I'm pretty sure Lou got it right first time with that one.
Anyway... Mystical Drake, by the way. Ozzy, if you would share a like, that would be great. That I just completely no-selled you? Yes, I did completely no-sell you.
Let's move on.
Okay, so we've gone all around this building and gotten into the roof, but we weren't able to do anything and the doors are still locked. However, if I remember correctly, our, quote, fellow officer of the law, unquote, has now moved so we can get past him. Plead a little bit of Monica. No.
The groundskeeper left their gardening gloves. They're a bit warm, but they've life in them yet. Calm down, Pixar. They're gloves. They've never had life in them.
I have a fascinating story. They're worn rubber gloves and almost as if we would need insulation in order to pick up something with lightning. Pixar. I will, next ad break, folks, I will tell you a fun Pixar story. It says
no taking bunting.
Yes, well, all the bunting is now gone, you'll notice. And that was the back, that's poorly named. So now we're going to go to the front gate, where they're doing construction work. That says Botanic
Gardens.
Botanic, not botanical.
No, Botanic Gardens.
Oh, very big.
Remember that?
No. Oh, here's another sign.
This is a bush.
Thank you. Okay, these are good signs. All right, so we've got Jenny and Tyrese.
We've met Tyrese before, I think.
Jenny and the Jenny. Oh, this won't be confusing or anything. I sense a puzzle. Look at this. Junction box. Okay. Hey, Tyrese.
Doesn't make sense. Nothing we try is bringing power back to the park.
So, can we pack it in and go home early for the day?
Okay, let's try this again.
But there's so many switches. It's not my job to pick which one to flip. Puzzle senses tingling. Hang on, I got 3 minutes left on my sausage roll, so I got to keep an eye on this one.
It literally is your job. You are the city's generator operator.
No. MEA, Memomator, Mopomator. What?
She's got.
Yeah, okay.
You are literally the. Are you not? You know what? I don't want to know. Detective, maybe you'd want to help with this? What do you want me to do? Just try to restore power to the Botanic Gardens. Now, you might be thinking, why are they asking me? But we're out of ideas. Maybe fresh eyes will help. Oh, sure.
Why don't you just reset them all? Since there's no animations, I'm just going to say I roll. Okay. Since these do not involve actual puzzles...
Don't talk down to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I need to make sure our breakfast doesn't burn, so give me just a second, folks. I gotta pull the sausage rolls out of the oven. Quick, improvise. Remind people where they saw Jenny next. Didn't she get sucked into the evil clown Fight Club dimension?
Yeah, a couple of people have pointed out that she was kidnapped by the carousel. Also, we just murdered Wendy.
How so?
Well, was you're like, do you want to try this, given there's no puzzle? And me being like, don't talk down to me. Wendy is currently in pieces.
I see. Well, the sausage rolls are out of the oven and not burnt, and now just need to cool down to the point where they're
successfully vamped.
Consumable by humans.
Content.
Say what?
Content.
Did you just hand wave and call it content?
Yes.
Okay, well.
I cackled so loudly, Greg came to see if I was okay.
I think we woke him up. Oh, Wendy, I'm sorry. Content warning, sausage rolls. All right, let's try the green switch. Sure.
That's not good. If the city's power goes down, it'll be a serious health and safety issue for sure. Maybe you could try and get this machine up again, Detective. Only please don't trip anything else this time. Wait, I can get rid of these two if I could shut the power down to the city. Did you say something, Detective? No?
All right.
Oh my god, it's an anti-puzzle.
Fine. Ah! Okay.
Now try green again.
Okay, so I have to turn off all the power in the city.
Because obviously that's a respectful and sensible use of your time and abilities as a law enforcement professional.
I can't get that far right to go. No, so that was the exact opposite of what I needed to do. So, orange, yellow. Ha-ha! I'm no generator expert.
That is literally what you are.
But I'm starting to think we should stop flicking switches. Okay, so now I can get past them to the rose garden.
Look on the Jenny and also the night sky.
Okay, first the night sky. City skyline.
It looks so peaceful now. I like her. She's so powerful. It might be useful to take the end of this cable. We might want to, power something up.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm sensing voltage-based puzzling going on here. A power junction for the Botanic Gardens.
Well, and we can't turn the power back on now because we stole the cable. Okay, so we're just going to black out the city real quick. No.
Our methods are unorthodox.
Yes, exactly. Okay. I am, quote, hoping desperately that one of them is either going to say, I beg your pardon, or the other one will say, I never promised you a rose garden. Thank you. Okay, so, roses.
That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. It might smell the same, but who'd want to be gifted a bunch of Adolfs?
Right. I mean, Dooley's not wrong. Wind vane and the fountain. Wind vane.
A hefty metal bar in the shape of a crow.
Oh, like a lightning rod?
A crowbar, if you will.
Thank you, Dooley.
Hey, Bodseye. The fountain is dry. I wonder why it's not spraying.
Because we just turned the power off, my friend?
Maybe it can't go while you're watching?
Okay, so the water's not running either. A hatch! Oh, God, we're going to go down.
And the plaque, there's also a plaque.
I said that was the rose plaque.
Oh.
I am clean. Behold! There will be a lot of children in Twin Lakes in 9 months. That's quite possible. All right.
This hatch goes underground. Might take us where we want to go, but it's jammed.
Almost as if we need a crowbar? Huh. Okay, so if I use this cable to attach to the vein... Oh, you'd get a great buzz from seeing me try that, wouldn't you? Okay, so we can't...
Can we go further left?
No.
No.
Okay, so we need some sort of tool to be able to get this hatch open. But maybe now with the power off, the Botanic Gardens themselves will be working. Because... No, the door is still locked. So really it's a question of priorities. Alright. Let's try seeing if we can, put on the gloves. I should fix these before putting them on. Okay. Yeah, we've done through.
I thought so. So yeah, might.
Okay, so we know now that the gloves. How about we tell Buzz this is his life?
Your life now. Buzz, this is your mom.
Let's see if we can maybe. What was there something else around the?
Interact with the gate. Can we get in by the gate?
Oh, gate.
Apparently we can. It's Kiosk Dude!
And how was our squad car?
Outstanding job, Bonsai. Why is there a baseball in the car? Oh, that's from work. What case are we chasing that involves a baseball? No, real work. Blood Wolf work. It's Little League season. Never know when I need to throw a ball at a kid to test the reflexes.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Yes, exactly. Which reminds me, we need to drive past Evans on the way home.
So now we have a baseball. Okay, that was fun.
Any case which doesn't involve an old gentleman hip-hop video bouncing the suspension on the car is a good case.
Ooh,
that one was also
silhouette.
A good case, in fairness. The botanical house, the centerpiece of the gardens. It's more like a rite of centerpiece to me.
I can't believe you laughed at that.
Yes, you can. These gardens are where botulinum is harvested for the city's rich old people.
I'm sorry, what? Was that a Botox reference? Yeah. Okay. Julie, what do you think about this case?
I love when crime takes place in the rich parts of the city. Feels like a day out.
All right, Mr. Informational Pamphlets.
Did you see it? See what? The Beast, of course.
What?
I kind of love the non sequitur. If there's an info booth at the Botanic Gardens.
What's this about a beast?
Oh, you probably think I'm mad, but there are strange creatures all over Twin Lakes. Many, report, also to me, seeing a huge thing flying around the park. It's fair to assume it has wings, though it's equally fair to not assume that. It's as big as it is and could be imagined carrying a car, an elephant, or a local celebrity. They, say it shoots lightning from an appendage and lives in the grounds for their proximity to whatever it eats. Children, presumably. Do yourself a favour and stay clear. Why not try the zoological gardens or the hanging gardens instead? Much safer. I don't think we have those. Which is why they're safer.
What is that accent, by the way?
Let's not.
Okay.
Started off Scottish, took a hard left turn.
Yes.
Oh, they're all over the city. I have a network of tunnels between them so I can give info wherever it's needed.
My God, he's exposition man.
It was hard to tunnel around the mole people, but every job has its hardships. A network of is that legal? Not as illegal as ignorance. Don't say that. You'll scare Dooley. Ignorance isn't illegal. Well, it should be. Digging those tunnels through the citizens' arrest on stupidity.
Oh, God.
We don't recognize citizen arrest in Twin Lakes. Hell, we barely recognize police arrest here.
I'm sorry.
Mole people? Sorry, you need to be at one of the underground info booths to discuss those.
When we go down that hatch, there's gonna be an underground info booth, and it's gonna be the same guy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so what can you tell me about the gardens then?
About the gardens? Yeah. Well, I suppose the green, probably some kind of water feature. I'd expect there to be staff, but only say 2/3 of what is needed to run the place. You've never been in, have you? My number one job is to keep people away. It would seem hypocritical to enter myself. Based on tourism income for the city, you're very good at what you do.
Okay, goodbye.
Alright, bye then. Hope you mean goodbye as in goodbye. I am leaving these dreaded gardens now, and not goodbye. I am leaving this conversation now, you madman.
Hey, KDB.
One of those, yes.
Okay, let's look at the flyers here.
Twin Lakes, come for the pixels, stay because you're trapped here.
I need that as a bumper sticker. Okay, I'm capturing that. Okay, that. Oh gosh, yes, need that. Thank you.
This doesn't seem like a great advertisement for the place. Maybe, but by the time you've read it, it's too late.
Okay, so now all we have is a baseball?
We have a baseball, some gloves, and which we can't use, and some electrical wiring.
Which need to be fixed, apparently.
Yeah. Do we have a left or a right-hand screen?
I've had
the whole team sign it for when we're famous.
That's very sweet. Long power cable running from the generator at the front gate. Nope, can't go. Doesn't look like we can go any other way. It's just back into the gardens.
Is there something...
Let's try putting the cable back on and maybe turning the power back on.
You could use this generator and cable to power something else that needs to be... Nope.
So, towards the Botanic House, and this was the Rose Garden.
That's as far left
we can't do anything with this hatch. But it's jammed.
Can we use the baseball to knock the crowbar off?
Give it a shot.
Dooley, can you knock that crow off the fountain for me, please? Do I win a prize if I hit it? I can say ting 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 in a jazzy manner. Sold!
Crowbar.
Ting ting ting! Hey look! I solved a puzzle! That was everything I hoped for.
Well done, honey. Good job. Now we can use the crowbar to open...
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Do you want to go chop those up and bring them over?
Yes. Please. How many pieces do you want your sausage roll pieced up?
4.
Into?
Just cut it in quarters.
And do you need sauce? Do you want a sauce?
I do not want a sauce.
You want the sauce?
But the brown sauce would be lovely, thank you. All right.
And you also need a coffee refill. And how long are we off an advert break? So the answer is yes.
Yes, I need a coffee refill.
Your coffee.
Having just necked my coffee. The cable description said it was still attached to the generator, so presumably it's stretching behind us like an unraveling spider.
I was just thinking that.
I think so as well, Wendy. All right, so let's crowbar open the hatch. Let's get this open. Ta-da! I'm going to try to be McQueen. I'm pretty sure the sewer shouldn't be flooded like this. It is full of water. There's a valve and a power junction. I sense a puzzle. Yeah, careful in the water with that cable, right? Why is the water
we are
levels?
just wandering around with a high voltage cable that's live, aren't we?
Well, I mean...
Yeah.
Careful, if you get too near to that, it'll take 30% of your earnings. Oh!
What was that? What was that?
A valve.
Oh, boys.
Youch. Nicely done. Hey, don't blame Valve. They just based Steam on what Apple was doing in the Apple Store, so it's Apple's fault. And as soon as the DOJ gets in there and busts up Apple's stranglehold over the app market, the Valve is the people who run Steam. Steam being a platform where indies develop their games to PC gamers, and like Apple, takes 30% of their revenue from sales sold through the platform.
This is the insidiest inside baseball gag they've done.
This is a yes. I
think the one on the left is the one with the sugar.
Okay. Like, give it a try. Maybe. It's a new coffee, so I can't tell. Definitely was the first one. All right, fine. That reminds me, I need to do my taxes. Yeah. 'Tis that time for U.S. folks. All right, I'm going to split this apart and let it cool for a minute. And then we've got an ad break coming up in about 10 minutes. So let's see if we can at least find where the puzzle is. Careful, they'll take 30% of your earnings. Dooley. Power junction. This seems to be the power access for the fountain above. All right, so let's plug the power cable into it.
If we power the fountain with the generator above, we should be able to drain this area.
Hi, S.E. Bickle.
These are so good, both these games.
This is the fantastic Darkside detectives. We're having a great time. So you want to pump the sewer water out through the fountain above. Okay, I'm not going to be responsible for those consequences. Ooh, an animation.
It worked. Let's get down off this ladder. Oh, we're hanging off a ladder? I hadn't even noticed. Big guns!
Thank you, Dooley. Thank you. That valve joke was hilarious. Here's the drain.
That looks to be where the fountain gets its water from. Sewer water. Still think they smell sweet?
Okay.
There's a doorway.
Great.
Yeah, it's only okay.
Oh, Julie. Large metal door.
Right, let's see what's behind door number 1. There's only one door. It looks like the bird fell into the water treatment plant and shorted everything.
And there's our flashlight that we dropped. Oh, the poor baby bird.
Poor little guy. At least now that we've drained the water, we've broken the connection between the vat and the generator.
All right, how are we going to get the little guy out of here? All right.
Our torch. We're lucky it landed where it did, letting us see this little chirper. That's what I planned, alright. When you accidentally dropped it. When I accidentally dropped it, yes. Seems the bird fell into the water treatment vat. Its electrical energy must have broken it. The room then flooded and the generator was shorted. What a mess.
Okay, come on, little guy. Let's get you out of here.
It's a bird. It doesn't wear human things. Unlike me, a fully human boy.
Oh.
The way you said that makes me suspicious.
All right, well then put on the gloves here, McQueen. Come on.
I should fix these before putting them on.
How do we fix them, though? All right, let's take a look at the generator. Here's the water treatment tank. Okay, that's just the same thing. Here, let's take a look at the generator.
Let's see. Okay, there's a reset button. Let's try it. That seems to have worked. Everything in the garden should be working again, which means we can get inside the building. Power should be back on everywhere now.
So we gotta go get some better gloves so that we can get the little guy out of here.
Yeah.
But without some kind of... Exactly, Ozzy. Exactly that emote. Apparently we cannot recover our torch, no. Apparently it's just conveniently...
It is providing mood lighting for the scene.
Exactly. So we need to... Let's go try getting back into the garden, into the botanical garden building. Okay, so look, we fixed the fountain.
The water's running again. What beautiful plumage.
All right, so we should be able... Oh, look, see the cable's now running.
Yep.
Generator's working. So we should be able to get back into the Botanic House now that the power's restored in the park and the doors are open. Right. Unlike me, a fully human boy. Alistair is chewing a sausage roll. We'll be with you in a moment. In fact, this might be a really good place before we go into the Botanic Garden. Why don't we take a 3-minute break here, everybody? So Alistair and I can finish our sausage rolls, and then we will go inside the Botanic House and see if we can find something to help us get the baby bird out of the water sewage treatment
I'm giving
plant.
it enthusiastic and double thumbs up.
Okay, so if you are subject to ads, feel free to just let them roll and get up and have a little stretch. Maybe you need a drink of water. Maybe you need a cup of coffee. Maybe you need a sausage roll of your own. Or maybe somebody in your house needs a medication or a snack or a treat or a pet.
Jam croissants, Wendy.
Jam croissants, exactly. So we'll be back in about 3 minutes. If you are not subject to ads, you may hear us nuttering around our kitchen for a little bit. And I have a story to tell us
during the ad break.
I do have a little story.
Story time! I
will tell you during the ad break. Alistair and I said in some way, some say, my wife.
And
no jammy croissants for Israel till him has moved out. Well, give him a call or text Tim and tell him you were thinking fondly of the mornings where he would make you jammy croissants and that there is no guilt associated with this text in case he misinterprets it.
Just schedule a text so every 10 minutes it's just Tim.
No.
Tim.
No, you're not allowed to do that. No.
Why?
Because you would annoy the heck out of somebody. I don't want you to know that technology exists. Please wipe it from your memory. Oh, he still comes over to bring us baked goods.
Whole last coffee machine with her.
Oh my god!
Just the best house guest ever.
That is someone committed to a brew. Okay, 3 minutes, folks. We'll be right back.
Pixar story time.
I'm waiting for that to kick over. Thinking. Great. Okay, Pixar story time. So, long ago in the way back, I lived in the Bay Area of California, i.e. San Francisco. And one year at the San Francisco Independent Film Festival, which was about 400 of us inside a wonderful old cinema, we got an early screening of... it wasn't Mononoke. Which one was it? One of the Ghibli movies. The first time it had been dubbed to come to the U.S. Yes, subs versus dubs. I prefer subtitles. Moving ever on. As a part of that, there was a Q&A with I think he was a vice president at the time of Pixar, who had championed this project. So it was the one that Pixar helped bring to the U.S. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was Spirited Away. And Miyazaki himself was there to do a Q&A.
Oh my god, dude.
And we watched the movie, and we do the Q&A afterwards, and somebody asked, hey, that little hopfoot lamppost sequence.
Yeah.
That looks an awful lot like the little Pixar lamp. Was that intentional? And he told a story about, yes, it was. We were very inspired by the partnership. And the guy from Pixar grabs the microphone and goes, oh my god, I didn't know that. That's so cool.
That's amazing.
So yeah, that little hopping lantern with the foot
is a riff on the Pixar lamp.
His interpretation of the Pixar lamp.
That's so sweet.
Spirited Away. It was very, very... The one with the soot balls. The little... Punk, and they drop them on their heads. Oh, I love the little soot balls so much. They are so sweet. But yes, that's my Pixar story. It was fabulous. When was that? Ozzy, don't make me talk about time.
Let's not embrace linear time.
Let's not embrace linear time. It's painful.
The Brendan Fraser Mummy came out in the 90s.
Huh?
Brendan Fraser Mummy came out in 1999.
I do not want... What?
I'm pretty sure it did. I'll check.
1999? Mm-hmm. The year I graduated from Cal?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I feel so old.
The Mummy is a 1999 American action-adventure film. Yeah.
Oh, what is time? Time is a terrible, horrible illusion. Speaking of the man himself, I don't know if you've seen it, but he was apparently in London night before last. And the Prince Charles Cinema was doing a screening of The Mummy. And afterwards, he walked out on stage in a leather jacket and cargo pants and said, hey, anybody got any questions? And the entire audience, as it should have done, fainted immediately and then started screaming uncontrollably. And he did a whole Q&A with people, which was lovely. And there are more than persistent rumors, and he has talked himself about how he would love to do another movie. And I would like you all to join me just for a moment. Put on your imaginations and think about Dad Bod Rick O'Connell, our fluffy king, returning to the scene.
Yes.
And I'm back.
If you have not seen it, by the way, the fact that he and Ki Hai Kwan from Everything Everywhere All at Once, obviously because they're both on the awards circuit, are doing lots of panels and being interviewed together, is so impossibly sweet.
Oh, it's adorable.
Because these two guys have known each other for 30 years.
Right, Wendy? Right, Wendy? Right?
And they have both been through very different, equally awful ringers. And to see them both come out the other side and go, holy shit, we made it, buddy.
Yeah.
Is so sweet.
Bonsai, yes. Yes, that is correct. The 70s were 30 years ago.
Yes, they were.
Uh-huh.
And I will not be drawn on this issue.
And I will not... Brendan Fraser wants to make more Mummy.
The way I saw him describe it in an interview was, of course, I'd love to do one. I'd love to do another one. Actors always want to work. I have never been busier and less salaried than I am at this present point in time.
Right. Also, let him and Ki Hai Kwan do whatever they want, as far as I'm concerned. Just, if you could get Keanu Reeves in it while you're at it, we have the Hollywood nice guy singularity, maybe a Stanley Tucci cameo, and I could just die happy.
Right.
Right. Okay, the ad break is concluded. I've eaten almost half of my sausage roll, and I've started my second cup of coffee. The doors to the botanical garden are open, and we're going to go explore them now.
Are you fighting language again?
Well, it deserves it.
Yeah, one of the numerous awards that he
picked up the Critics' Choice, I think.
He had this beautiful speech about thank you so much for seeing this, and where were you when Furry Vengeance came out?
Yes. It's called the Renaissance. It's my favorite term. He deserves all the nice things in the world. I would love to kidnap him, but in a purely, platonic and I will just feed you and let you have a nice day sort of way.
Less kidnap, more a lovely dinner.
Yes, less kidnap, more let me cook for you. Alrighty, what do we got here? Pots, wellies, a watering can, and a bin. We're going to start with the bin, of course.
Of course we are. As a kid, I used to climb in these and pretend to be a little droid. A stinky droid.
That would so make sense. I will kidnap you to be my dad. Well, no, but I'm trying to be not creepy, Let's just keep it at we can be good friends and I will make you food.
And you can't leave.
Not so much dad, right? One day, okay, watering can.
Finally, a bathroom.
Dooley!
Dooley, no. But I've been holding it for so long.
We'll find you a restroom. Poor Dooley.
A pair of old wellies. These would be good for keeping my feet dry. What about my feet? I guess we could wear one each and hop.
Yeah, okay, so we're going to try to get me into a full suit of insulation.
We're going to wade into the tank to get the little guy out.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Here's the pots.
Should we shut the place down? Why? Hothouse full of pots. I think I remember half overhearing the chief mention something about this.
Very funny. Here's another little plaque.
The ghost of Charles Dickens resides in this plant.
Really? I hope so.
Well, I know that's not true.
Here it comes.
Detective, it's on the plaque. Of course it's true.
Boz? Where are you, Boz?
Alright. Been a while.
To the palm trees.
Of course.
Of course. Oh, dear.
I'll get her a corpse flower. Bitches love corpse flowers.
Tape? Alright, let's start here. Obvious
plant.
Let's start with the inobvious plants. Here's the palmed trees.
These trees must be mislabeled. Or lazy dev work.
Palmed trees.
Each of these flowers is a secret somebody whispered into a tree once. If you eat them, you'll know.
That's a reference to something I'm not getting.
Me neither. Some duct tape covering a crack of some sort. I could use this. You just have to take it off very gently.
Duct tape. Okay.
Gloves. We fixed the gloves with the duct tape on.
Yeah, let's try fixing the gloves with the duct tape.
This tape should patch up the holes in these gloves. See, like brand new. Solve 2 puzzles! Retiring. As brand new as the gym bag you got me for Christmas? Hey! A lot of love went into the upcycling. A lot of duct tape, too.
Thank you. Fixed! Quote unquote! Rubber gloves!
Oh, it's an Undertale gag. Okay, thanks, Ozzy.
Ah! Excellent! I knew it was a reference to something I didn't get. Well done. Well done, Ozzy.
I think I should play Undertale.
Is Undertale good?
Apparently.
I don't know anything about it.
I have heard rumors it is a game where you can complete it by talking your way around every boss fight.
Okay, you have my attention.
I had a feeling.
I love a non, well, it's still confrontational, but a non-combat solution. I'd have to replay all of Deus Ex because I killed the final boss with electricity by mistake, and therefore I did not get my non-lethal option.
Oh, it's a good Sunday stream option. Okay, that's good.
Oh,
thank you, Aussie.
Okay.
We'll look into that.
Let's take a look into that. I think our next Sunday stream game after this is definitely going to be Stray, because I've been holding it.
Because you need the kitty.
Because I want to play the kitty game. But I think after Stray, let's take a look at Undertale.
Or maybe Stanley Parable.
I love the Stanley Parable so much.
Undertale.
That might make a better Wednesday night stream game because it gets a little dark.
Yeah, good point. Well made.
Yeah, okay.
Obvious plant.
All right, let's take a look at the obvious plant.
A feisty-looking plant whose veins look like little lightning strikes.
Beautiful nerd trophy urns. Okay. Where's its plaque? Little lightning strikes. But I can't do anything with it. And I can't read its plaque either. You get to the end of Undertale by talking to / befriending all the enemies. Instead of fights, there's bullet hell challenges. Oh, okay. Stanley Parable is excellent. Have you achieved the...
Oh, comfortably.
Tell everybody.
There's an achievement on the original version of Stanley Parable, because they released an upgrade for it, which is, I believe, called Go Outside, which you only get if you haven't opened the game for either 5 or 10 years.
Yep. Let's try using the gloves to see if we can pull the plant. That idea should have died with the dodo.
I think it might be a red herring instead of a plant.
Look, whose veins look like little lightning strikes.
Yeah, Stitch. I think Stitch is correct.
Scarring from a lightning strike looking like ferns, not the plant is electrified. Ozzy, I could get that achievement if I ever opened my copy. Yeah, exactly. Yep. Okay, so we have the wellies. We fixed the gloves. There's no other way to go here. I think putting on the boots and gloves and is how we're going to go. Then my crew shows up is how we're going to go get the little birdie out of the...
Okay, little buddy.
All right, let's go try and rescue you. I don't suppose we can go round... No, it's...
You can't go around the side of a building. There's no shortcuts here.
There are no shortcuts here. All right.
Travel as the gods intended, one screen at a time.
Right. Back down the hatch. Okay. All right. So, we fixed the gloves. Put them on.
These should stop me getting shocked. I think I should insulate my feet, too, to stop me being the meat in a bird-to-ground circuit sandwich.
All right, put on your wellies.
They should insulate my feet and stop a circuit forming between me and the ground. Okay, I think I'm insulated enough to grab that bird now. You don't fish for birds, detective.
Received item, baby bird.
Aww. The baby bird. She's a little cold from being in the water, but she seems okay.
Let's see if we can get our flashlight back now.
No, it's there forever. It's welded to the floor.
All right. So, let's go back upstairs. Cute little baby bird. Baby. Pens. What's the pens reference? Pens. Oh, we have a raid. Hello.
Hey.
Hello, nerd with a life.
How's everybody doing?
How you doing, everybody? We are just about to return.
This is superb timing.
We are just about to return the adorable little tiny baby Thunderbird to its parents on the roof, who was kidnapped. Dooley's nephew, who was
spraying ACAB graffiti.
Spraying some ACAB graffiti.
Which we back, you know.
Which we totally support. All right, so let's go. Let's see what this says now. No. Even though the bird... Go ahead.
Even though the bird is now safe, I think I'm still leaning towards no on that offer.
Sorry, Dooley. No rocket launch.
No rocket launcher for you, big man.
All right. Hello? We will trade you your child.
Please take
for
your child
my
for
nephew.
our idiot nephew. Here you go, Mama Bird.
Sure.
Yeah, I just doesn't seem to want her baby back. That baby is less blue than her other chick. Me. Maybe the baby is run down after being in the water? That could be it. Let's look for some food we can use to recharge its batteries.
Sickly bird.
He has a little scarf on!
Oh, no, he has a little scarf on! We gotta find some food to restore its energy.
Like the generator, maybe?
Yeah, let's go feed it the generator. Its cute little scarf. All right, buddy. Do you want to eat these? Does it want the spray can?
Can of Buzz's exploded blue paint. Yeah, a can of somebody's exploded paint. Julie, do you want me to find Buzz or not? My client pleads Mambo number 5.
Still can't get through it without laughing.
Do you mean the 5th, like the 5th Amendment? I'm pretty sure Luke got it right first time with this song.
Alrighty. Yeah,
Might be the best exchange in a game made of fantastic exchanges.
I don't suppose it eats obvious plants.
I think it eats the electrical source.
I think we're going to try taking it to the generator. Do you want to do this?
Apparently not. Obvious plant.
Let's try the obvious plant.
The obvious plant. The game pre-mocked us. I don't believe it.
Oh! Look, the groundskeeper's passed.
Guy.
Okay.
How you... Excuse me, we need to find some plants that would, hypothetically, give a Thunderbird energy. Strange hypothetical. Does it have anything to do with the actual real Thunderbird that roosts here each year? Anyway, normally I'd say the leaves from the Makotis patola is what you want. That's why they come here, to recharge. We have the largest collection in North America. No idea why. But it's just as well you're talking hypotheticals, because some crook is stuck in here and removed my load-bearing tape.
Load-bearing tape?
Okay. I'm sure they didn't mean any harm by it.
As if by magic, the groundskeeper appeared. And how's your bad knee? Thank you, Wendy.
What has intention got to do with it? They've let bugs in and they're rapidly eating my plants. It's going to take me ages to debug the place. We could lend a hand? Good idea. You take these shears and remove any plants crawling with bugs. That will free me up to dust for fingerprints. I got me a kit after you suggested it. Thanks. Oh.
Shears. Okay. Any bugs with plants? Alright, well, let's try this guy.
This is the plant the birds need to eat. I guess those little lightning strikes on the leaves were a clue, huh? Bit on the nose, but never mind. Onwards to the chopping. Okay, let's remove these bugs and get ourselves some bird food.
Oh, God.
Oh, boy, this plant really is swarming with creepy crawlies that Alistair doesn't have to do, isn't it?
Okay. Let's use some string to help us protect the flowers.
There, that's the plant divided up. Now to adjust these lines so the bugs and flowers are separated. Julie, I need you to keep track of how much of the plant is infested and how much is safe. Oh, paying attention. My strong suit. Super. Once the area the flowers are safe in is greater than the area the bugs cover, we can chop off the infested leaves. Saving the plant and getting food for our hungry little friend in a few mighty chops. I love that McQueen has this kind of perky Studio Ghibli energy.
Alright, I'm going to mess around with this a little bit. See what I have to... Do I only get... Oh, I only get like 4 chops. It looks like. So... Do I want that? I'm trying to...
You got to get more percentage of bugs than flowers inside the space, yeah?
I don't know what space it is we're referring to, though, is kind of what I'm like. This is kind of new to me. Oh, so I only get these 4 spots, is what it's saying. But I don't know which area it's calculating.
So you could process of elimination it, because right now you've got 4 plants safe and 36 infested, so...
But...
I would guess...
That's only 2, so these count double? Maybe it's the number of squares, so that's...
You need the areas with the flowers in to be bigger than the areas with the bugs.
Areas with the... Okay. Okay, hold...
Oh, alright.
The only one that's counting as safe is the one in the
because
top right.
Because there's no bugs around it, because it's all taped off. So if you moved the vertical closest to the middle, one to the left, that would get you another plant.
So like that?
Yeah.
3 plants are considered. Hey, Anna, we're working on the puzzle. So that plant is safe, and that plant is safe, and that plant is safe because they are each in spaces where they are the same or outnumber the bugs.
Now top right isn't safe anymore because it's got a bug in it. Yeah.
No, it's squares.
Does this feel like a we need more coffee situation?
I'm going to have another sip of coffee for sure. I think we almost had it the first time, so...
You want a reset, if there is a reset?
I don't think there's a reset. So if I do... that... Yeah. Winnie, can you do a wiggle reminder? So this space. Go ahead.
No, I'm finding my way through it because you're right. You got a couple of spaces.
Oh, it's the number of squares.
Oh, okay.
See, only these 6 and these 3 squares are where the plants are safe. So let me try something. If I do that, then only these 3 squares count as safe. Nothing else counts as safe because the number of plants is equal to or lower than the number of bugs. Okay, so we've got to arrange these in such a way that the highest number of squares, so like that, here's, none of the squares count as the plants are safe here, but there's more, or they have to be divided entirely from bugs? Okay, so why does that count? Those 6 are safe. These aren't safe. I see. Okay. So what if, let me try this. If I did this, and I did that. Oh!
That's
I kind of stumbled into
We
it.
removed the bugs and left most of the plant. These leaves should be enough for the bird.
There you go. Okay, cool. Because see, there's lots of little tiny spaces, but the number of spaces that have just plants in them is bigger than the number of squares that has just bugs in them.
Looking at this now, you can kind of see the solution to it, the way the plants are placed in card. That's really cool.
Okay.
I do not have the brain for this, but I do appreciate it.
There we go. Yeah, see? All right, cool. Radio.
All right, thanks. Thanks, Guy.
Bye.
We got all the bugs off. See, listening to your superior, me, got us through this mess. Tell you what, why don't you keep the leaves as a symbol of what you can achieve when you work with/under the likes of me. Lost your words. I understand. But compose yourself. We represent the city. Can't look weak when there's a tape remover on the loose.
Yeah, okay. You need an assistant.
Oh, okay, thanks. Bye. You have a weird dog.
Alright, let's go outside away from... Oh, did I put the tape back?
You think that perfect and impossible to improve upon fix could stop any more bugs from getting in.
Okay. Bye-bye.
Okay, bye.
I love how I'm still in the wellies and gloves. Right, let's go back up on the roof, and then we'll feed the baby bird. Alright, let's feed him until he's all feeling better.
Alright, chow down, little lady. This should restore you to full bird power. Look at her go. It's as if her near-death experience really left her with an appetite.
Healthy bird. Oh, she's all sparkly!
Aww.
Okay, Mom, can we swap now?
She's confused. She thinks she has her chick. If we want to swap this bird for Buzz, we need to disguise it to look like him.
Really? Okay, didn't we see his hat up in a tree somewhere?
Yeah.
I thought we used it, though.
I think we did, but there's the blue paint.
Maybe we should go use the blue paint. Agreed.
I can't believe we're going to graffiti a small bird.
No. Nope, the blue paint doesn't want to be used.
Something on the... Wasn't the hat on the back trail?
I think so. Yeah, his hat.
There it is. That looks like Buzz's cap. That's because it is. I can reach the cap now. It seems to be covered in the same blue paint as the front of the farmhouse.
Okay. Here you go, little guy.
Oh, good lord. This might better disguise the bird as Buzz to make the swap easier.
Healthy decoy.
I had somehow forgotten the gnome grappling hook.
How about now, Mom?
Okay, let's try this again. Squawk. Squawk, squawk.
Squawk, squawk.
It's working. Quick, Dooley, pull Buzz out while she's distracted.
No, you should do that, McQueen. You're the one in
wearing
gloves
the insulated
and boots.
gear. But he's covered in bird poop. Please. Fine. Fine. Let's get out of here before it changes its mind. Yes, finally, we need to get back to our case.
Buzz is wearing his hat?
Yeah, I know.
Where did that other hat come from?
Dilly, the case was to find Buzz. Well, that's you home.
Two hats, Buzz, right?
You better get inside and wash yourself off, Buzz.
Hold up! Buzz Aldrin Dooley! If you said so much as one boot footprint in this house...
But, Mom, what do you expect me to do?
You're smart boys. Why don't you combine this with a tap out back in the yard? Received item, power hose. Buzz Aldrin Dooley! The name of this achievement is Thunderstruck.
Oh.
Oh, that was delightful. That was delightful and glorious. Well done. Yeah, right? He had two hats! Where did the second hat come from?
I'm still not quite over the fact that we successfully gave the Thunderbird her chick back by making him look a little bit like he's from an early 90s boy band.
Or Ash Ketchum from Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Right?
Do you know that Ash finally became a world champion after 22 seasons last year?
Good job!
Yes.
22 seasons.
22 seasons.
Okay, no, we don't do that kind of math. We don't talk about time here. All right, everybody. Why don't we take a quick break, like a little 2-minute break?
Because we wrapped that up.
22 seasons and he's still 10. Exactly.
It's like a descent into hell, you know.
Exactly. Why don't we take a little 2-3 minute break to top up everybody's beverages and have a little wiggle and a stretch? We've still got a little less than an hour's worth of stream left, so we'll make a good start on the very last episode.
Until the very last game comes out.
But my understanding is Tales from the Darkside actually has 3 little mini cases.
Yes.
So I doubt we'll get through it all today. So next week might be our very last Darkside Detective stream, which would be good timing because that would be the end of January. So
then we could kick off on
Stray, exactly.
Tomb Kitty
So
Raider.
Let's take 3 minutes. If you haven't moved your physical self since this stream started, please take this as a chance to do so. Make sure that you have a beverage if you need one, or perhaps you need a snack, or perhaps someone in your household needs a snack, or their medication, or to be let out, or to be let in, or any of those good things.
Or all of the above, frankly.
Or all of the above, frankly. So we will take about a 3-minute break. If you are subject to ads, feel free to just let them roll and come on back when they're done. If you are not subject to ads, it is Alistair's turn to come up with a funny and or amusing story.
No pressure there.
I was expecting you to just say, what? We'll be right back, folks.
Making the coffee.
Radio.
Yeah, it's possible that you don't get an amazing or amusing story. You just get low-level ASMR of me filling a water jug. And
we're out of coffee! Oh, no!
Don't worry. I prepared for this eventuality.
Yes. So, okay, new coffee will arrive shortly. But yeah, I can't... January has evaporated. It's the 22nd.
11 seconds long. What the fuck, man?
January is usually one of those months that drags on forever and is gray and dark and miserable. And, well, it has been gray and dark. It hasn't been terribly miserable, but it hasn't dragged. It's been very, very speedy, unfortunately, and cold. Today's high is expected to be 0 degrees Celsius here in the UK.
Things that we've done, especially, is we take what we refer to as our stupid mental health walks for our stupid mental health.
Yep.
3 times a week. And one of them is Sunday. We'll be going not long after we're off stream, I suspect. And recently, there has been a very noticeable and marked escalation in exactly what we were wearing on this walk.
Yeah,
several more layers have appeared.
The number of layers required for some of these walks has intensified. And boots, because it's been so muddy and then frozen, we've needed to wear stompy boots when we were walking, as opposed to, comfortable trainers.
Also, brilliantly, the area we walk is a chunk of the riverbank, and as near as I can tell, it's about a 2-3 mile loop. As near as I can tell, there is a single rabbit warren underneath all of it.
Yeah, there's a lot of bunnies out there, which means that sometimes people walking dogs not on their leashes get some uncomfortable surprises when the dogs go running off over the rabbits.
And, I mean, even better, in a hilarious moment of urban planning, the corner of this loop is a garden center.
Yeah, exactly.
Or as rabbits view it, a tapas bar.
But it's nice to see all the rabbits, and we get some good photos. And it's nice to be able to... We're trying to do the walks more and more in the daylight, especially in the winter, because it's, for mental health and all that.
Because when we do it at night, it's fucking hilarious. High-vis vests, hats, headlamps.
Oh! Something has dug a burrow at the bottom of our garden, and it looks to be big. Looks too big to be rabbits.
Fox, maybe?
I'm totally getting a trail cam to find out what it is. Ooh, a trail cam.
Please report back if you do.
Huh?
Please report back if you do.
Yeah, trail
cams
sound fine. Sounds fun.
I had a very weird kind of close encounter with a fox a few years ago. I was out for a walk. And it was known around for a couple of miles. And I just got that feeling you get where you're like, oh, there is another sentient being nearby. Turned around. Mama fox, big, width of the footpath I was on, 100 meters away, and she literally just kind of looked at me, and I looked at her, and we both did that whole, okay.
Should we just go? Yeah, exactly. Badger's a good possibility. A fox is a good possibility. Probably too big to be a hedgehog.
I see. I do love badgers. Everyone forgets badgers are bears.
They're little babies. They're ursines, yeah.
They are very small bears, but they are bears, and they do not give a single solitary fuck.
Yep, exactly.
One of my all-time favorite headlines is 7 injured in badger rampage.
Wendy says, whatever it is, it probably won't be safe to put the guinea pigs in the garden while it's there, so I'm hoping it's a fox, because then it'll most likely move on. Yep. Yeah. Fingers crossed for you, Wendy. Keep us posted. All right. Is that pot of coffee ready to be consumed?
I think it might just be.
That sounds good. Did you guys hear that they finally, for the first time, have evidence, i.e. camera footage, of the fact that Tasmanian devils bioluminesce?
Fuck off.
No.
Really?
They have blue bioluminescence in their faces, and somebody finally caught it on camera.
That's going to be a lot of chupacabra reports, I would have thought.
Well, wrong continent, for one thing. Chupacabras are goat eaters from Mexico, and Tasmanian devils are on the other side of the world.
I think what I perhaps meant to say was that suggests very strongly there is a similar bioluminescent situation.
Well, I bet a lot of scientists are going to be like, bioluminescence? We hadn't thought of that! So... yeah.
So someone at the Warner Brothers lot is going concept art now.
Oh
now.
Yeah, my short story, it hit the short story wish list thread really fast, for sure. Should I? No, I'll save one more for that. Oh look, your rescue giant crumpets.
Would you like to help me eat it? It is a giant crumpet.
No, I'm good for now. I have coffee and I still have one bite of my sausage roll left. All right, having had our brief breakfast. I was looking for another word that started with B that was sounded
for breakfast. Bonhomie.
No, breakdown.
Brief breakfast break.
Break. I guess break works.
There we go. I do the words. I carry the things, then do the words.
You carry the things and you do the words. Right.
I word good.
Let us continue with Tales from the Darkside. This proves that chupacabras are real. Oh, Wendy's put a picture of it in the, here we go.
That is so badass.
That is so cute! Look at his little bioluminescent ears!
That's adorable.
Recently discovered that the zoo's Tasmanian devils are biofluorescent. Oh, love it. Absolutely love it. Remember how Dan Povenmire, creator of Phineas and Ferb, has a positive freakout over the discovery of platypuses growing the exact color of Perry the platypus? Oh! That's really cool! I love it. It does look like plushy concept art. I fully expect next Christmas to be full of plush Tasmanian devils with that bioluminescent coloring for sure. I know that made science casts that glow in the dark. Yep. Alright, Tales from the Darkside. Here we go. Other stories from the world of Darkside. This is the last piece of DLC for Darkside Detectives 2, A Fumble in the Dark. They have a Discord. It has taken my every act of willpower to resist joining their Discord.
Well, once we finish this, you can.
Well, yes, once we finish this, I can, in fact, join the Discord. And then, trust me, folks, the second we find out if they're going to crowdfund Game 3, we're there with bells on, and we will let you all know.
They do actually have a serious business haunted house game out.
Serious business haunted house game.
Like a straight up horror.
We might have to investigate that. All right. Tales from the Darkside. Thank you.
Field of Screams.
Did you just hear that?
Yes,
that was a baseball. Blood Alpha Dooley.
All right, team. I've spoken to the whoever's in charge, and they say it's going to be another few minutes before the umpire will be ready to run the pre-match safety checks. So I guess sit tight and don't get us into any kind of mischief.
Oh, yeah. Good luck with that, Dooley. Listen to the music!
Take me out to the ball.
I know.
That bat has a nail through the end.
Okay. Here's a bin, a dumpster, a sack of garbage, and something else that I can't see underneath the... Alright, let's check the bin. It's trash cans as far as the eye can see. which is that one half bin. The dumpster is filled with construction materials and fish sticks. Who's Armelia? I don't know who this is. What use do fish have for sticks? Fire doesn't work underwater. It's shredded paperwork. All I can make out are the words environmental, impact, and damn. Oh, God. That seems pretty damning. All right, what's with the crow? A carrion bird. It's here to feast off the dead from our epic battle with the sea hags. You'll want to go over the wheeze if it's to be a harbinger of death and destruction, though. Did that crow just hook the camera?
Yes, it did.
Okay. All right, Emily's bat. I can't believe I'm being made to stand. I'm going to eat your families off my bat for the pre-game chat. The umpire won't let you play with something like that. Have we considered threatening to eat his family if he tries to stop me? I might take this and look for a replacement. Emily's bat. Okay, with the screw through the end. Nice. Vent. I can't hear it fully from here, but I think somebody's singing on the other side? Singing? They should be wailing in terror! I love Emily. Forget standing around. Let's go find out who's singing and put the fear of Emily into them! Emily, you're adorable. Chill! Alright, what's in this bin? Is it weird that we're surrounded by rubbish?
Depends on your perspective. If you were a rat, it wouldn't be that weird.
So Blood Alpha Dooley. So this is Devin, Amelia, and Emily. Okay. What's going on, Devin? Emily's the girl from the felony family. I believe so, yes. Devin?
Yeah.
Why are you jumping so much? Do you not think saving some of that energy for the game would be a good idea?
That's a good idea.
Okay, glad we agree.
Yep.
That's why you're the captain. I would have tried to get him to jump higher and faster, seeing how long he could keep it up for. Devin?
Yep.
I can't help but notice that you're still jumping.
Yep. I can't stop. The singing lady is making me do it.
The singing lady?
Yeah, the singing lady in the vent. Look at them there. Twin Lakes' most juvenile delinquents, paying off their community service by playing ball. System is broken, but at least it's broken in our favour, for a change.
To the field. Alright. Let's go to the field and see what we can do here. Look at Dooley in shorts! I guess it wouldn't hurt to look around a little. Whoa! Let's burn the place to the ground! That is number 1 on the list of things we're not going to do. Number 1 on my list is to burn your way more boring list! Okay.
Look in the
Sea Hag Bonnie, Sea Hag Omega, Armelia's uncle and mom,
Raxa and
McQueen, Devin's dad and mom. I love how it's ma'am, obviously Irish. Emily's uncle, Emily's dad, Emily's brother, and here we are. Okay.
Where at
scoreboard?
Oh my God. We're at the high school.
We're at the high school, 100%. All right. I can't wait for the game to begin and for this board to show an appropriate type and amount of score points for however this game works. I smell something burning. Did you leave a burner on?
No.
Let me go check just real quick.
That's all right, you go.
Okay.
You keep going. I'll go.
Hi, we don't know how baseball works. Marv appears to be Emily's uncle. Yeah. All right, let's start talking to all the people that stands. Good?
Coaster is clear.
All right.
Hob is cold.
Devin's mom, and let's start with Devin's dad.
Will there be a lot of running in this game, Devin? Do you have your inhaler?
Jack Turner.
Do you have mine? The one I wrestled off that crow earlier?
Jack, please.
You can never have too many inhalers, Barbara. Not if you're running for your life. And why else would the lad be running?
Okay, there's a story there. He was confirmed as Emily's relative a couple missions ago, but I don't remember. All right. It's like they're the really, really bad news bears. Well done. Okay, Emily's uncle. Marv, why are you still wearing your headset?
I'm recording commentary for the game. Our game is going to be on the radio? What? No, I'm recording it for me, my archives. I like to record everything that happens. At night, I get myself to sleep by listening to the city's darkest secrets. Podcaster. Talk to me, kid. What are the odds like?
I feel pretty good about this one, Pop. They have all the training in a stadium and a full team and who knows the rules, but I have a nail in my back.
Okay, interesting. And is there anyone here taking bets?
I don't know, Pop. It's a friendly kids game, so I assume so.
And on a scale of won't mind at all to you'd better watch your back, old man, where would you stand if I bet against you?
I think I'd be between motivated to win and you'd better hope we win.
That's my girl. Now go show Daddy he's backed the wrong horse.
Oh, God.
When you said Little League, I thought you meant model railways. This is all bigger and boringer than a little railway village. Should have stayed home and gone through your things rather than flammable.
I mean, fair. Indoors. We'll save McQueen and Raxa for last. Amelia's uncle.
So, this game, it's like Angry Cricket. Is that it?
More or less, Uncle. Angry Cricket for kids.
How many days does it run for?
Only a few hours, actually.
Oh, what's even the point then?
I mean, he's not wrong. So, my little army is the Cane Captain. It was a straw poll. I lost. I don't mind. This ship wasn't going to sink itself. Nonsense. This is a good thing. I read on page 9,341 that you can get one of those badges for this. You read the guidebook? Did I read your book? She asks. Of course I read it. Your hobby is my hobby. Oh, what an Indian mom. Literally, I had to join a chapter to get a copy. Anyway, if you can lead a team of riffraff to victory, you get the Underdog Alpha badge.
That's one step closer to being a Blood Alpha.
Oh, I never thought of that. Have I accidentally stumbled into some kind of path for myself? I'm so ashamed. Oh, Annal says the Marvelous Archives. The Marv Archives. Nice. All right. Sea Hag Omega and Sea Hag Bonnie. All cans of soda pop, crumpled up newspapers, discarded food containers. What? I've been working on my trash talk, but I'm not very good. Oh, no, that was good. That's kind of you to say. I hope your death is swift and painless. Okay, fine. I thought she was selling something.
Me too.
Why, hi there, sugars. Looking forward to a fun day of sports and nothing sinister happening? Kitty Wampus.
I am. I had trod on loop all weekend to prepare.
None of that is useful here.
Oh, I don't mind. It was fun to watch.
Why did you mention something sinister? You need to get your ears cleaned, honey. I said nothing sinister happening, see? Now, isn't that a whole lot more comforting? Right. To the stands. To the dugout. All right. Raxa McQueen here. Detective! Thanks for coming to our game.
I wouldn't miss it for the world.
You had nothing else to do, did you?
You got me. Got a ghoul in sight.
Oh, hey, maybe for a change of pace I can ask you some questions?
Sure. Let's give it a go, I guess.
Ooh, nice. Oh my gosh.
Thoughts on stone tape theory? Oh my god.
Stone tape theory?
The stone tape is the second most famous thing Nigel Neal ever wrote. It's about an advertising firm who are recording on location, and what they have several paranormal experiences, and what they eventually figure out is that the materials in the old English Civil War house they're recording in have recorded traumatic events that have happened.
Isn't there X-Files about the pottery of Joseph of Arimathea or some crap like that.
Yeah, that's it. Stone Tape Theory. There we go.
How come we never see your family?
Well, wow, you're really coming in swinging hard, aren't you? See what I did there? Swinging hard, baseball. Get it?
You're dodging the question.
Correct. Next question, please. When this is going to be frustrating, huh?
How did you get into all that spooky stuff?
Funny you should ask. Our first encounter of the supernatural was at Campsite. How have I missed it? It was called Campsite. Back when we were scouts. Scouts, mind you, back before the city was hit with that dib tax that resulted in the Blood Wolves being formed. Personally, I think the tax came because the scouts wanted us out after the events of that weekend. Sometimes when I close my eyes, I can still see it, and when I close my ears, I hear the screams. Anyway, that was the trip that opened my eyes to the real dangers that are out there. I haven't looked back since. And how do you see behind you? I've not metaphorically looked back. Then how do you metaphorically see behind you?
What's up with the moon?
I don't know, but I do not trust it. It is a shady boy for sure. I'd like to call it in for questioning, but it's the moon. The tidal impact alone of bringing it to the station would require a lot of paperwork. Without evidence, I doubt it would even be approved. So, for now, all I can do is keep an eye on it, see who it deals with. Astronauts. They're all on my list. Who goes to the moon in this economy?
Thoughts on Stone Tape Theory?
Did a man on the internet ask you to ask me that?
Yes.
I do think places can get imbued with the psychic energy of events that happen there. That's what ghosts are, and it's why old hospitals are creepy. I don't see why that place would need to be big, so sure, a stone or another object could work. Maybe next season we can investigate a haunted sock or a possessed window pane.
I give it till the end of this triplet of mini stories until there was a haunted sock or possessed window pane.
This has been fun. Let's never do it again.
All right, Raxa.
Does this place seem a little under par to you? Like, not proper stadium quality?
Nah, looks exactly like the stadium at the university. Better, if anything. Yes, it looks exactly like the stadium at the university. All right, there's more stands over here. Oh my gosh! Look, there's even more people! Oh, it's McQueen! It's McKing! He's the umpire! Oh God! And this is the lady at the garbage
dump. And there's the TV Mystic and Molbot, who's
Mystic
now
Meg and Gary.
Now Clownbot, Robert and McNugget.
Molbot, Tam, Mrs. Boosh.
Umpire McKing.
And there's a leaking tap and the parking. Okay, this is hilarious. Let's talk to the gremlins.
Play ball, play ball. No time for games, legs grey, ears dull, eyes old and bad.
Hush up, lads. You have to save your energy for when the game begins so you can scream at the children. Love it. Gary?
Like to come to these things, see normal children play normal children games. Alkaway is off at accountancy camp.
He's just acting out. There's been a lot of change for him recently. I predict he'll be smashing in mailboxes in no time.
That's fierce reassuring. Thanks, love. Spent my entire career chasing down the Hook Killer, and we met on a website for retired baseball fans with too much time. How's that for a tale? Oh God, he has a hook for a hand! Hook for a hand! There are 3 police officer law people here today if you want me to get one, so that they can do an arrest on him. Son, I said it was a site for retired people. Retired. That's all in the past.
The system works! That is the hook.
That's the I know what you did last summer hook-handed killer.
Hi, Tam.
Tam didn't bring no knife with him. Burn him once, shame on you. Burn him twice, shame also on you. Stop burning Tam! That is a shame Molebot bought sticks that need whittling for post-game marshmallow melting. Guess old Tam could just hold the marshmallows in the fire, using his hands. A bird-free solution. Congratulations. I believe we can talk to the serial killer.
What, this serial killer?
Yes.
It just says Robert. I can't highlight. Oh. Maybe his name is Robert?
Back when I played, I was the king of the hook foul and the slice foul. Get it? They're real baseball terms, but also linked to my hook shtick. Good, eh?
Yeah, but we don't know anything about the game, so it's kind of wasted on us.
Me either. I had to use Wikipedia to work out that joke. Seems like you could have used that time to learn about the game itself, then come up with a better joke. Maybe, but nobody's gonna read this. They only play for Dooley's dialogue anyway. Which sucks. Under this hat and coat, I'm a digital thirst trap.
Please, you're talking to children.
I'd be thirsty if I was wearing all that stuff on a nice day like this, too.
And we're safe.
That is also a baseball term.
We've really come full circle here, huh? Wow! Oh, God.
Oh, Devin.
People are just here for Dooley's dialogue. No, I'm here for everyone. I love how he knows he's a character no one's going to click on. Bless. Fourth wall, never met her. Right? All right. Mrs. Boosh. Tangible? I hope I did the right thing bringing little Billy here. He's such a nervous guy.
Don't worry. I'll throw some calls his way. It'll boost his confidence.
You do that?
Hey, I just want you to be happy. Anyway, what's the point in having power if you don't abuse it once in a day?
Oh, you're such a charmer.
Aren't I?
Oh, ugh. All right, let's look at the tap here. A tap, presumably to water the very recently laid AstroTurf.
AstroTurf is not from space, but can survive in space. What I am saying is that it does not need water.
Yeah, suspicious.
Do we have McKing's specific dialogue as well or not?
Oh, I haven't tried. Oh, hey, Umpire McKing, when are the safety checks gonna happen? Yeah, we've heads to bash.
Beat it, kids. Can't you see I'm busy here? I filed down my studs to make sure they are extra safe. Does that mean I get a gold star? Kid, that's great and all, but I didn't come here to look at your boots. I'm here to find single moms in need of empty promises and shoulders to cry on.
Gross.
You're a kid. You think all smooching is gross. Grossness is a spectrum, and that is on the bad side of gross. Smooching is on the icky side. I have a chart if you want to see it.
I love Devin.
That's a very hard pass, kid.
If we want to crush the Sea Hag's dreams, we're going to need to get this guy's head back in the game. I know, he is married, right? Let's take a look at the parking lot. Look at Emily. The
Emily
police
don't
van.
Give a fuck.
All right. A bike and the police van. I love Blood Alpha Dooley, but I question his choice to bring a fully armed riot truck as our team transport.
I thought it was comfy.
Once we move some guns around.
Yeah, once we move some of the guns.
Oh, look. When we moved the guns, we covered up somebody's bat. They might need this. Billy's bat. Okay. A fancy-looking bike.
It is fancy. It's got both speeds, forward and back, handlebars for holding onto, a turning bit for corners, the seat is padded, and these are two of the most circular wheels I've ever seen. The air around it has hints of leather, musk, peat fires, oil slicks, scotch, locker room talk, incomplete DIY, repressed feelings, barbecues, bacon, and cheap beer.
Oh, that's Fragile, a cologne my dad used to use until he got a cease and desist from the company for asking how my day was one time. I got a whiff of all that about one screen ago.
Fragile.
So it's McKing's bike.
It's McKing's bike.
Okay. Ticket stand. Does this look like it was built yesterday?
No, if it was built yesterday, it would have fallen down by now. Had to be built today. I estimate it has 3 to 4 more hours before it collapses under the weight of its own suspension of disbelief.
I love Devin.
Tickets! Get your tickets! Hey kids, you got yourself a ticket? Because you ain't gonna want to miss this.
We're playing? We don't need tickets.
Everyone needs a ticket. How else am I going to make money if users getting in ticket free? My rehab scheme says I got to make money legit or I go back in the slammer. These nice hags offer me what they call a very real job with no strings attached or hidden agendas.
You can't see it, but he's actually doing air quotes while he reads those. So many red flags there.
No, because they said no red flags here.
Oh, big tasty. Alrighty, so we've got a different bat. Let's go backstage now. So yeah, it is definitely McKing's bike.
Fragile.
Fragile. Alright, here we go. Indoors. When are we taking her out? This is taking forever. Miss Wampa says after the safety checks. Umpire's taking his heckadoodlin' time, she said. We bring her out, gum up her ears, and let her rip. Then, everyone who hears her song will have to do what she tells them. I won't do what anyone tells me. Emily, shh. Huh? Oh. Hey, what are you lot doing back here? You better not be listening to things you don't want to hear. That's how people get cursed. We're, looking for the toilet. Too busy, holding it in to hear anything. You better be telling the truth. Oh, Millicent's much younger than I thought if she says truth.
Maybe tell the truth. I don't lie. Some people say I am incapable of lying, but I don't know because I've just never tried, because lying is wrong, and if you lie, Saturn comes and gives you stinky feet.
Okay. I'm gonna go wait over here to keep an eye on things that aren't this lot. Alright. Pipes. More trash. The changing rooms. Millicent and reading the sign.
That doesn't look like a batting helmet.
Staff locker rooms? The, team staff. That's English for players. You know how they say stuff weird in that country, like scone instead of scone or potato instead of ground flesh.
I'm sorry, what?
Potato instead of ground flesh. I'm not even getting into the scone thing.
Yeah, all right, Millicent, stay over there.
That's a lot of pipes for a place that has no reason to need that many pipes. Yeah, ground flesh. We're just gonna keep going. More trash? The stadium is almost as messy as my bedroom. Okay. Lots of trash. Pipes.
Can we get past Millicent?
Yeah, it says we can go right here. More warning signs. Industrial storage room. No ball games. No ball games down here. Ball games are for the ball game area upstairs. It looks like somebody's doctored the room name. I'm more of a second aid girl myself.
There is no second aid.
Precisely. It just says John From on it.
Oh, we shouldn't touch that. It's not for us.
More leaks and crates.
Sluice canal.
Who's Billy Bush? Oh. Flammable and inflammable meaning the same thing is my yin and yang.
We have Billy's bat.
Billy? What are you doing back here?
I lost my bat and I can't find it, and if I don't have a bat I can't pass safety checks, and then I can't play. I thought maybe it was in here somehow, but it's not, and I don't know what to do.
Here, Billy. Here's your bat. Sure. We can give the kid his bat back. But then he might stop crying, and it's such sweet music to our ears! Not quite what I was thinking.
We could use this micro situation to help us in our macro situation.
Precisely. Oh. So we don't give Billy his bat back? Interesting. Okay, same dialogue. Let's try it again, maybe. Yeah, maybe we'll give him the wrong bat and see what happens. Let's give him Emily's bat. Here, Billy, have this bat.
Thanks. Wait, this has Emily's name tag on it. Mine has not my name tag because it's mine. Hey, mine has my name tag on it too. Twinsies.
Alright, let's try giving him his bat back again then.
Crying's going to be a countermeasure for the siren.
Maybe. Let's try the sluice canal here. No need to go in there. What's in there? The sign says sluice.
No, Emily, the other sign says no, it's not. So it's not the sluice. It's anything but the sluice.
Little man gets it. Can
we go into the room Billy is standing in front of?
No, I don't think so, because Billy's standing in front of it. But there was another door over here as well. The changing rooms. Hey, Alec! Hey! There's no toilet in there. No, can't get in there either. Interesting. We can't give Billy his bat. It doesn't work. What if I give his bat to Emily? That's a little out of my league. Ha 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 ha. So we can't get in there. Can we turn off any of the pipes, maybe? Well, let's see what other options we have here. Nope. What if we tried giving Emily's obviously non-regulation bat to King over here? There's got to be a better way we can use this bat to move the game forward. The baseball game or the video game? Shrug emoji.
If I've learned anything from watching classic sci-fi and horror films, it's that we're better off leaving the adults out of this.
Devin is 100% accurate.
Fragile.
Let's try destroying his bike. That's a swing and a miss. Okay. Have
we tried bashing the tap with a bat?
No, that's not a bad idea. Swing and a miss, it says. I think it's something to do down here. We gotta get into one of these doors. That room is off limits. It's a no snooping zone, and you've got Snoops written all over you. Hey, no we don't! The little guy has a magnifying glass in his pocket and a badge on his shirt that says Troop Snooper.
Yes, I do.
Oh, man! Okay. I can't give Billy his bat.
Either one of the bats, Billy will not take. Can we give Emily her bat?
No, that's not a bad idea. Let's try it. Strike.
We can't get into the sluice canal.
Right. So we can't get into the sluice canal.
Can we use the bat in the crates?
I mean, I could try. I don't think it's going to do any good. We tried the crates. John From.
Looking it up now.
We know the Sea Hags are up to something.
This is the deepest cut in this entire fucking game.
Huh.
John From is a mythic figure associated with cargo cults
on
the island of Tanna in Vanuatu. He is often depicted as an American World War II serviceman who will bring wealth and prosperity to the people if they follow him.
Combining the bats? That's an interesting idea. Let's give it a try.
Yes!
Oh, well done. Let's tear the name tag from Billy's bat and put it on Emily's. Does that mean I have to play with his lame bat? Huh. Billy's bat. All right. Interesting.
Here you go, William.
Here, Billy. Here's your bat. We found your bat, Billy. Here you go, Billy.
Thanks. Wait, what's all this carved into it about eating families? I don't remember doing that. Do I black out at night and have an evil cannibalistic side that wakes with an insatiable hunger for the long pig?
Okay, if we've got long pig jokes and cargo cults, then alright. Oh no.
Am I in a Dr. Billy and Mr. Bosch kind of situation?
This might be getting out of hand.
The stringy one is onto us. We have to eat the evidence. But there is no meat on these bones. Think of the indigestion.
I think we might have wakened something in Billy.
I don't like this. I want my mommy.
My baby. What's that, Pudding Cup?
Mama, I think it might be a people eater.
Oh, Pudding. I was worried you might inherit your father's illness. Wait, what?
This is escalating very fast.
In our defense, what were the chances?
1 in 4,973,421.
My poor baby. My poor hungry baby.
I could use a hug, Mummy. Preferably after you cover yourself in hot sauce.
Okay, look for that to come back in season 3. That got dark. Wow.
Billy the heck.
Okay. Maybe she'll feed McKing to him.
We live in hope.
All right, let's go to the storage room now. Thank you. Oh, Ratsies. Okay. Look, convenient 3 ponchos.
I also love how everything is bigger because we're playing kids.
Yeah, right?
That's really nice. He's having a bath.
Nerd with a knife. Billy may have awoken his inner Jekyll and Hyde cannibalistic side. It got dark. Better him than me. Okay. The rats are adorable, yes. A rat.
A brown river rat, specifically.
A barf river barf, more like.
Rude.
Oh. Boxes. The label says top box.
First place, well done.
I think it just means it's the box on top.
Top of the box podium, you mean?
Oh! It's the bear!
He awakens. He returns. Hey there, little friend. What an innocent and cute bear.
Please don't! Devin, please! Devin, please, no! Devin, no! Oh, good. It's marked old towels in case of leak. This box is damp. The label does wash off, but I can make out the word spare water? Beavers, rehydrate in case of emergency. How did they dehydrate them in the first place?
Well,
I do not actually want to know. This says dental dams. Wrong delivery address. Oh my! Yes, let's just swiftly move on, shall we? It's hard to see their label in the dark, but I think it says shadows. It's hard to see. Okay. Okay, yeah, let's... moving on. Okay. The fact that there are dehydrated beavers and dental dams in the same location is like, moving on.
This has the feel of, well...
A wrench! You can dismantle all kinds of stuff with one of these. Let's take it! A pipe wrench could be useful, what with all the pipes down here. Sadly, we get one wrench a day, and we made our pick. Really? Oh, I didn't know that. Okay. A stockpile of thick plastic ponchos for bad weather. All right. Okay. I think we can go work on that leaking tap now that we have the wrench.
I love how the bear's just there.
It's just there. Oh, keep an eye on it when we close the door, right? See this? I bet if we open the tap so that this floods out, she'll have to move.
Yep.
There we go.
All right, we've been to the bathroom. Totally not anything to do with anything.
And McCain won't be distracted anymore because Billy's mom is left.
Yep. Might as well get to it since that hottie went off to look after her dumb crying kid. Right, gather round, you brats. Time to go and check your gear. Come on.
We'll be right with you.
Whatever.
Okay, quick.
What's on the stand? Shouldn't you stop us taking these? Let me think. Are they spooky matches?
Nope.
They're not possessed or anything?
They are not.
Do they whisper for you to do terrible things?
None of that. Sadly.
Oh, then I don't care.
Yes!
Detective Francis
Please notice the sea hags are now gone.
Yes. Detective Francis McQueen, a man for whom law enforcement is just a pair of words.
Oh. Right. Alright, let's see if we can loosen this or tighten it. Or I think if we flood it. Nope. What if we mess up his...
Do you want to dismantle the booth?
Or his bike? Okay, let's pop a wheel off this bike.
My poor beautiful friend. Sorry about this.
Hey, Cat!
Don't
you dare politicize this! Democratically speaking, my dear Devin, we're not killing the bike, just benching it, so to speak, to use the terminology of the day in hands. Mm-hmm. You received bike tire. Bike temporarily out of order. I hope this isn't some kind of crime. No, I mean it definitely is. I just hope we don't get caught. Okay, so we've got matches, ponchos, a bike wheel. I bet we can go get the other wrench now.
Yes.
Okay. And with the other wrench now in the storage room. Oh. There's a big fish here. Excuse me? I'm not a big fish. I'm a big fish lady. Sorry, there's a big fish lady here. That's more like it. And there's the vent.
And yes, Helen Vetica.
Like the font?
Her name is Helen Vetica.
Oh, gosh, bless. This must be how Devin could hear her. Yeah, she's a siren. Here's your bin. Wow, this bin is deep. How deep? Goes all the way. Shut up!
It can't.
All the way, dudes.
Never thought I'd see it.
Not in this lifetime, no. That is a joke about something that I am missing.
Looking it up.
And there are 5 lockers in here. There's a flyer stuck onto the inside of the door. It's got that crinkly stiffness of paper dried after getting wet. I'm
sorry, what now?
I'm sorry. Cthulhu? What are we doing here?
This one has a dangerous knife in it.
You mean a sweet knife?
I don't know. I didn't taste it. It's sharp and I don't know where it's been.
Swiss Army knife. Sweet. A locker with some spare sea hag outfits in it. Where this is going is so clear, it's almost 5 shadowing. There's a fancy-looking document taped up in here. Column 1, column 2, column 3, column 4. Image. It's a picture of an octopus with grinning faces on the end of each arm.
We'll circle back to the poster.
Yeah, let's go back. We'll go back to that poster, Wendy. Trying too hard. The Sea Hag Charter. That what is dark and deep and hidden guides us. May the deep mother's ink cloud our eyes so our vision can be cleared. Also, like, she just gets me, you know? When I hear her songs of madness, it's like they're written about me and my stuff, which is, like, totally cool. Okay. This was about rising sea levels, but that's been crossed out and replaced with a note saying, visiting every underwater city. There's a whole section here about cookies and morality. One of the great philosophic arguments of our day. There's a recent addendum here. Okay, so the cookie thing was a bust. Let's kick things up a notch at the Little League game.
Which is a reference to the top of the game.
Yeah.
I love that.
Where the signature normally goes, these things, there's just a wet sucker print. Definitely trying too hard. Yeah, we're totally going to Atlantis at some point, right? Okay, interesting. The remain of one girl's pregame jitters dripping through the cracks. Okay, let's look at that poster again. Agreed. Glam, picture, glitz, information, tour dates. Okay, title. A night of drowning and deep mother hits. She might be a monolithic monstrosity, but she has showmanship. She might... Okay. You've heard her hunting whales in the wind. You've seen her beckon you from the water. You felt her whispering in your dreams. Now experience the thrill of her maddening aura live as she literally melts your brain with classic songs such as Total Eclipse of the Earth, These Hips Can't Die. And the number one reason you don't sleep at night, Rolling in the Deep One.
Oh!
Thank you. Coming to an underwater city near you. I have a bad feeling I know what their game plan is here.
Is it to score more points than us? That's a solid plan.
Rolling in the Deep Ones. I'm going to be singing that all day. Yes, test January. Real yay! March 15th. New Atlantis, March 19th. Dworka. I don't know what Dworka
Looking
is.
up Dworka now.
April 3rd and Kitez?
How are we spelling Kitez?
Kitezh. Kitez? April 19th. I don't know what Dworka is.
Dworka is an ancient city in the northwestern Indian state of Gujarat, which is on the coast.
Okay.
Kitezh. Kitezh is a legendary and mythical city beneath the waters of Lake Svetloyar in the Voskresensky district of the Nizhny Novgorod Oblast in central Russia.
Okay.
It's also the location of several bits of Tomb Raider.
There's a note here, too. Look what my cousin from New Atlantis sent me. She's so lucky her family moved there. The rest of the ink is bled from water exposure. Okay, so, yeah. I guess we should talk to the siren? Oh, we didn't click the picture. You're right. She's indescribable, but that's mostly because of the resolution. Okay. Alright, let's talk to the siren and then find a place to wrap up for the day. Yeah. You're not the kids who caught me. Caught you? I ain't here by choice, child. Those little purple freaks fished me out of the water like Like a common fish. So undignifying. They've stuck me in here with some song lyrics about the land full of bees. The ink is running in the water. And are making me work for them. I do not dig it. Not to be rude or anything, but what are you? Soulful cousin to the mermaid, a rock star of the sea. I am a siren. Why did they catch you? Sirens have powerful lungs, little lady. I can bend people's will with my songs. We used to make fishermen crash their ships into rocks or jump overboard to meet us. These purple fish nappers promised me I could go home if I sang my song here to start some kind of game. Oh, God. Why would they want that? Some land nerd stuff to do with people jumping and resonant frequencies?
Oh, if enough people jump in sync, they could make whatever they were jumping on shake and shake until it broke itself apart.
Yeah, something like that. Anyway, once that's done, I should be free to swim home. You know... That explains why this whole match is taking place on a damn...
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
They built the ballpark on a... I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing. They built a stadium on a dam.
Hence the Queen's line about, does this place seem a bit subpar to you?
Oh my gosh.
And the ticket booth.
I did think it was an odd place for a game.
I brought a snorkel in case I had to go after any stray balls.
The emergency beavers just hit water, right? If they break this dam, Twin Lakes will be flooded. And then I can swim home. Exactly. What can we do to help? I just want to go home. You might not be able to tell with your limited 5 senses, but this fish tank is a lot smaller than the world's oceans. So if we can help you escape, you won't sing the song? Sure. How do we know we can trust you? You probably never heard of this, but I'm part of a special group whose word is their bond. I invoke the power of a scout's honor. How do we get the fish lady out of here?
When I got my pet goldfish, may he rest in peace, I took it home in a plastic bag.
Deep mother, save me. Hurry up, I'm due to go on any moment now. Okay, so we have to jury-rig a plastic bubble?
We have to jury-rig a plastic bubble, perhaps of the ponchos. We're going to have to impersonate Sea Hag team members.
Yes, because we have uniforms.
It's practically 5 shadowing.
It's practically 5 shadowing. This is delightful! I think this is a perfect place to stop because we have to figure this out next time. Oh my. But before I forget, I'm going to try to go back into the storage room really quick and grab that other wrench. Oh, see, she's gone now.
Okay, yoink. But no, yoink.
We get 1 wrench a day and we made our pick. Okay, fine. So let's leave it with us in here with her to remind us what we have to do next.
I forget, do we save with this? Or does it save?
It auto-saves.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us, folks.
Baseball game on the top of a dam. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's just delightful. Okay. Let's recap for everybody where they can find us the rest of this week.
This coming Wednesday between 10 and 12 GMT, we will be back.
And we're going to have a guest, I think.
And we're locking in Dean, I believe. Yeah?
I think, yeah. Dean Kenneth. of St. Kilda is going to be our guest, and I have lots of questions for him because he's recently changed his performing name because he went equity, and I want to know all about that process.
And also, fantastic haircut.
Yeah, he's in a play right now.
Yeah.
So we're hoping to have Dean join us on Wednesday, and if Dean isn't able to make it, then we return to Scarlet Hollow Chapter 4. Friday, the full lid will go live.
Yes, indeed, with all sorts of fun and or games.
Right. We're in the process of getting all of the 2022 episodes reachable from his website because it is award consideration season here shortly.
If I write my eligibility post, I get cake.
Yes, I promised him I will bake him a cake once he gets his eligibility post done. Bribery works, folks. Don't never think it doesn't. It's just a matter of what you're willing to be bribed for. And in our case, it's cake. And then next Sunday we will be back, where we're probably going to have to build some sort of giant plastic bubble for this poor siren to escape in.
Where David will know things, Amelia will be very long-suffering, and Emily is going to burn it all.
Yes. Should we go get the queen now? I'd be like, there's supernatural whatnot. Please help.
I don't think so. I think this is the kids all the way down the line.
I love the fact that we're getting to play an adventure from the Blood Wolves. This is amazing. And so that is it. Thank you very much for joining us, everybody, especially the raid and our new joiners or folks who haven't been around in a while. It's nice to see you. We appreciate it.
Nice to meet you and nice to have you back.
I have created a playlist, quick and dirty, for all of the Darkside Detectives VODs. So if you are looking to watch our previous playthroughs, you can go and find that. And we will update it with this one as soon as possible. And I'm sure there may be a couple of older ones that I've forgotten. But that's what our amazing producer, Jenny, will help me take care of. Exactly. And I think that's everything. Happy Lunar New Year if you celebrate. The fireworks last night were delightful. I'm never going to get any moon cakes because they sell out so quickly. But I love them so much. So I might go looking for more moon cakes
I think you should.
Yeah, they're tasty. They're super tasty. Yeah. Righty. Hi. Okay.
Thank you so much for joining us, everybody. We will see you next Wednesday. I have been Alistair.
And I've been Marguerite.
And this has been fun, except perhaps slightly less fun for the lady in the fish tank. We'll see you next time.
Have a good one. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody.